Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great Monday, and thank you guys so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, we're going to be heading back to the MasterVerse line for the final 3 figures so far that's come out for the new Eternia wave or line. We're going to be looking at new Eternia STRATOS right there. We'll be looking at him in the packaging, the artwork as well, all his weapons. I do have a loose version of him, so we'll take a much closer look at him as well. Okay. Followed next to him, we have the mini deluxe version, or I believe the Target exclusive version of Whiplash right there. Now, I don't have a loose version of him, but what I'm going to do, what I have been doing, is that I'm going to remove him from the box and keep him in his plastic prison so we can get a very close look at him right there. There he is. And finally, guys, we'll be looking at the new Eternia Manny faces, which I do have the loose version of, and we'll take a look at him closely with the artwork as well. There we go. And of course, at the end of the video, guys, I will be showing you another Funko Pop from the Master Universe line. All right, so there's all 3 figures. These are the final figures of the Eternia wave right there, or line, I guess, the MasterVerse line. All right, and we'll start off with Manny faces. I'm sorry, not Manny. Whiplash. We'll be looking at Whiplash, guys. My apologies. All right, so let me get these guys out of the way real fast. I want to give a shout out to my good friend Haas. He was able to find me this particular Whiplash. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have this. Well, I mean, I probably find one by now, but he was able to find this Whiplash at a local Target. For me, I have had some bad luck finding him at retail, but thanks to my friend Haas, he was able to get this for me. But there he is. There's Whiplash right there. You have the MasterVerse logo right there. The 30 points of articulation. The figure himself right there. All his weapons, and there's his massive tail. Looks like a pitchfork, or like a stick, or a torch with some flames. An axe. A shot of the figure right there. Big old orange spear. Master Universe right there. New Eternia logo. There's a glamour shot of the figure right there. Around to the back right there. This is, of course, the new Eternia line is original designs inspired by classic concepts that has finally brought to life for us collectors. There's the cross-sell, the other figures in this particular wave. And I've done reviews for every one of them. And I've done reviews for Buzz Up just recently and Faker for the new Eternia line, for anybody who's new to the channel. Of course, looking around the back. The other side. The tail thrashing warrior. Alright. So give me 1 second, guys. Let's see if I can get him opened up. Alright, there we go. There he is, out of the box right there. And I gotta say, like Beastman from the new Eternia line, he does have some weight to him. He's a very bulky, very heavy figure. Got some weight to him. A lot of detail in the face sculpt, and I love the helmet right there. I wish, I have no doubt, when I do get a second Whiplash, I feel like the helmet can be removed. You can see the gaps with his helmet right between the helmet and the face right there. So you can probably, display him with or without the helmet. Extra pairs of fists right there. He's can come for a fight. His massive tail right there. A big flaming torch and axe right there. Let's flip around the back and see the plug for the tail. Okay, you can see right there in the back right there that's where the tail will go right there. See, oh yeah, very cool, very cool. Of course, the tail is a big stiff. I mean, wow. It's got a lot of weight to it, you know, very hardened rubber right there, very stiff. I'm not too sure about the flame, if the flame can be removed from the torch here. I think not. But there you go, guys. Put it back in this little wall here. Make sure he doesn't tumble over, because he's pretty top heavy, guys. So I want to make sure he doesn't fall over on us. Great detail. I love the look. I love the colors. The bright green, purplish armor. Yeah, I mean, he's just one of these figures where I just don't get. You know, I've never seen him at my local Target at all. He's never shown up. He's never been on the pegs. He's not on the shelves for me. I don't know about you guys. I go online to Target.com to see if I can get him for my second one, and he's never shown up at all. But I hope you guys have had better luck, you know, getting this particular Whiplash in your collection. One to keep in box, and one to keep, you know, in your loose collection. Because he looks like a really badass character. It looks amazing. Great detail. I love the face sculpt right there. It looks amazing. Alright. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to put him back in the box. Try to, not ripping it. There we go. He's back in the box. Nice and secure. So there you go, guys. Look at Whiplash. Mini deluxe figure right there. A must-have for any collector. A great, you know, builder. You know, you can have an army. Maybe you have a couple of these guys. One with helmets, one without helmets. You know, you can be their leader, you know. But there you go. All right, and moving on. Let's take a look at STRATOS. The new Eternia STRATOS right there. There he is. MasterVerse line as always. 30 points of articulation. The figure himself. Comes with a breathable mask right there. I guess for more high altitude flight right there. Looks like a green scepter or weapon. His jetpack right there. A couple pairs of hands as always. Around to the side right there. There he is. Nice glamour shot of the figure. Back around right there. Beautiful artwork right there. A nice shot of him leading his people into battle. The Winged Warrior. And I've done reviews once again with all these figures on my channel. For anybody who's new who would wish to go back and check them out, please do. And the name Winged Warrior. Very, very cool. So there he is. One more shot. Of course, I do have a loose version of him. Let's bring him out right now. There he is. Absolutely amazing. Of course, I had to include the breathable mask, you know, with my STRATOS. I thought that was a really cool feature for more higher flight in the world of Eternia. It'd be kind of cool if they, you know, released a blue feathered version of him. I think that'd be kind of a nice little thing. Back of him right there. I'm not too sure about this weapon here, because, you know, in the Filmation cartoon, he would always blast, you know, energy blast from his hands, I believe. So I'm not too certain, you know, certain about this particular scepter here or wand, but it looks pretty cool. And of course, each MasterVerse figures are about the same height as your classics line, about 7 inches tall. Fully articulated with these figures here. You can swap out parts. You can pop out the heads out. You can remove the hands if you wish. You can customize just about as what you would find in with the Origins line, stuff like that. But there you go, guys. There's the new Eternia version of STRATOS. Now, I'm not too sure about if we're getting a secondary STRATOS from the new Revolution show, if he was going to appear on that show. But there you go, guys. A nice shot right there of STRATOS. One more time. All right. And I just realized something about these 3 figures. For the most part, the MasterVerse line does a really nice job with soft, good fabrics, with their figures. And all 3 versions of these guys don't have any soft goods at all, which is kind of, it's, a little weird. But still, these are still great figures. All right. Back around here. And finally, guys, for the final new Eternia figure, that we have so far in the collection, we have the new Eternia Manny Faces right there. And he's at Walmart right now. He's at my local Walmart. And I need to pick him up. I think I'm going to pick that one up because the box is like completely damaged at my Walmart. It's all crushed. That's how retail cares about these figures. And in that particular, I'm not gonna say what store. I think I already did. I think I already said what store. Walmart. Sorry, if you're a big fan of Walmart, my apologies. But the box is completely damaged up top. It's been crushed, and it's still full price. Like, why would I want to buy? But you know what? Maybe I can get some sort of deal. When I check it out, maybe I can do a deal with it. Maybe it'll mark the price down. But here's Manny Faces right here. There he is in the box. Of course, he comes with this really cool briefcase of extra faces that you can remove and change out and customize your whole appearance of Manny Faces, which I do really, really like. I think that was a nice touch right there. Big old blaster right there. His famous gun right there. Extra pairs of hands right there. You got the new Eternia line, Manny Faces. A nice glamour shot of all of the newest faces right there with this particular figure. I don't believe this is like their version of the mini comic book version of Manny Faces. I don't think these are the same head sculpts. I might be maybe pretending to be Keldor. Another robot or demon. This looks like Skeletor to me. Of course, the back right there of the original 3 faces that we've known and loved with Manny Faces. The robot, the monster, and the human. So this must be a different human right there. It kind of reminds me of Zartan. I think I said that in my previous review of this particular figure. It kind of reminds me of a Zartan, wannabe face sculpt right there from G.I. Joe. Of course, the cross cell of the line right there. Of course, Manny Faces, human, robot, monster. All right. And there he is. Of course, I do have a loose version of him, and I have with the newest, all 3 head sculpts, I believe. There's his, looks like his Keldor version right there, kinda. Oh, and I do have his normal, regular human head right there, his standard face right there. And it's very easy. You can just remove the part. This pops off. I think this comes off right here. This little briefcase right here, and it's I can get it open. There we go. Oh, one fell out, but yeah, these little head sculpts right here. You can just. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to. One popped off, so hang on if I can get it. There we go. So there you go. It's a briefcase with all the rest of his faces, the robot face, his monster look, and of course the other human face that he has right there. Snaps on right there. thing pops off right there, and then you can just pop off the face if you wish, swipe it. So there's like a lot of combinations you can do with this particular, Manny Faces. So for me, if I do get that secondary Manny Faces, I will remove him from the box and maybe display him with his normal look, maybe, and then with his normal face sculpts that we've known and loved for 40 years, and then do his secondary one with the newer face sculpts. But there you go. Of course, it just snaps right. There we go. Snaps right back on. There's a little button right there that you can put the this little case right there in the back of him. Big giant blaster right there. But there you go, guys. There's look at Manny Faces. Very cool character. And I'm still waiting for, from Big Bad Toy Store, and I'm not trying to be a complainer here, but, I'm still waiting for my pre-order for the mini comic book version of Origins Manny Faces. It was supposed to come out last month. It never came. Now it's saying December now, so we'll just have to, cross my, wait and be patient, and eventually I'm sure it'll come. It's got to be, you just got to play that long game. But, I don't understand where I figured it's been out for so long now, for months now. It's still not showing up, at places like Big Bad Toy Store, I don't know what the deal is, because originally that figure was, and I believe, a Amazon exclusive figure before they lost the rights, or some people, or I don't know. It's very confusing, with that particular figure from Origins. But if you were able to get your hands on an Origins form of the mini comic book Manny Faces, that's amazing. I have one as well. I found one. I got one as well. From eBay. I did not want to use eBay, but I had to do that. I had to pull the trigger. But when I saw it, it was there, for sale at Amazon. I pre-ordered it, and at the last minute it was canceled. But luckily the next day, I think I said the same story before, guys, and the next day Big Bad Toy Store had it for sale, and of course I jumped on it and I pre-ordered it, and here we are now, and I'm still waiting for confirmation or shipment or anything. Nothing yet. So I guess you just gotta wait and see, and it's gonna be a little patient and see what happens. But at least we do have this version of Manny Face. He looks absolutely amazing right here with the look right there. Alright, guys, let me get it right here. I'm gonna flip these back around like that. There we go. So there you go, guys. There is the final three figures. I hope I don't want to drop Manny Faces here. He's gonna fall. Okay. There we go. Alright. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. But here you go, guys. There's the final 3 figures of the new Eternia MasterVerse line right there. I gotta say, all in all, I love this collection. This is a new take on these figures. Absolutely amazing. A new look and weapons and stuff like that from our famous figures that were finally brought to life to us collectors. The artists have drew these and stuff like that, and finally tells us, hey, love it. These look amazing. Let's put these in toy form, in figure form, for the collectors. I think they would absolutely love that. All right, guys. The Funko Pop that I picked out today for the Masters of the Universe is, of course, because we just did a review on him just like seconds ago or a minute ago, is my STRATOS. My STRATOS Funko Pop right here. There he is, right there in the packaging. Very cool. Nice shot of him right there on the side, right there. The back right there. With all the crossover, the other figures in this particular line. There you go. There you go, top part right here. Now, if I do, guys, I'm afraid that maybe it won't, with the Funko Pops, if I ever repeat myself with showing you the same Funko Pop maybe twice, like down the road or something like that, I want to say, my bad. Sometimes I kind of mistrack, who I've shown you guys and not shown. Of course, this you can see right there. I just realized this Funko Pop is the blue feathered version. And this is, with the red rings right there. But there you go, guys. Alright, guys. I'd like to take time now to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the video and subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking with you guys. All things Masters of the Universe. Like the MasterVerse line here. Like the Origins line. Which would be like the vintage one right now. Or the Cartoon Classics or Collection. Or the Filmation style figures. They're coming out now. To the CGI line. Hit that like button, guys, please. And it helps me out a lot. And thank you for doing that so much, guys. It helps me out. It helps me grow my channel and stuff like that. It gets more people maybe interested in watching my channel. And watching it and hopefully liking it and subscribing as well. So thank you for doing that, guys. Hit that notification bell when you know I'll upload new videos. And tomorrow we'll be going back to the Masters of the WWE Universe. Excuse me, guys. That was a cross event. Like we're getting with the Turtles of Grayskull, the He-Man and the wrestlers of WWE did a crossover for a few waves. So they basically anybody's new wrestlers, crossed over with the with the world of Eternia. So we'll be looking at those for the next 4 figures in the next wave. I think it's wave 4, I believe. Share this video, guys, who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe, like the MasterVerse line here. Like Funko Pops here, like Origins, which would be the vintage line right here, okay? To the new cartoon collection or Filmation collection for the upcoming, Turtles of Grayskull, to, of course, 80s line, to Classics, to Super 7, to 2000X, to New Adventures of He-Man, to MasterVerse, to CGI, and Mondo, in Funko Pops, it's over 40 years, guys, of this incredible product that keeps getting better and better every day, every year, and I can't wait to get more figures with you guys and share them with you guys and talk about them and stuff like that. So, guys, I hope you guys have a great Monday, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Take care, guys, and have a good one.